Hi guys, I'm going to show you in this video how to use Scroll-Worx AI to create really nice designs for your laser engraving projects or any other projects for that matter. I mean, you just don't have to use it for just laser engraving, but it sure is nice for that. Okay, so pretty much Scrollworks AI is a free software. You can join free. You can get 5 free watermark previews every 3 hours. If you create something you like, you can buy credits. It's $1 for 5 credits. Minimum purchase is $5 or 25 credits. So let me show you how it works. You'll just come to the front page, beginning page here, and click on Start Creating. In this area, you just need to upload a SVG outline image template or a high quality PNG template. And I'm going to do both just to show you that they both work just fine. So let's start with a PMAG template. Okay, here's my template. You can have just the outline, or in my case, it's just a completely black template. Next, you want to come down here and choose your engraving style. Now, there's many styles to choose from, and you can experiment with all these different styles. You got all kinds of choices. Let's say we want to make a patriotic design for our PMAG. We're going to come up here and click on American Revolutionary Scrollwork. I'm going to click on that one. Now I'm going to leave the pattern density at 30. You don't want to, if the higher, you can go anywhere from 10 to 90. I found that 30 is the best because it leaves, it's not too ornate, and there's not, the higher you go, the more engraving there's going to be, and the less, if you got coating or anything, you're going to have less coating on your project. You're going to be removing a lot of coating or engraving a lot of your wood or whatever you're doing. So you can play around with this, but I found 30 seems to be the best. Now if you're doing gun grips, you can select this option right here. It adds a geometric grip texture to your gun, your grip. We're not using that. Now, if you want to add text to your artwork, well, you can select that. I'll show you that feature later. In the meantime, you want to customize this theme. We want to put a patriotic image. Let's put a Don't Tread on Me. How about that? So in here, we're going to click on Don't Tread on Me theme. Okay, design. You're just pretty much telling the AI what you're kind of wanting on that PMAG. All right, I do not want a decorative border, so we're going to uncheck that. And then you'll have 5 free previews. I've already used mine, so I'm going to generate by using a credit. See what it comes up with. And it's pretty quick. I mean, within a minute or so, you'll have your image. And in the meantime, you can browse the gallery of other images. Oh, that was pretty quick. So here's what it looks like. And that's what it's going to look like on your PMAG. If you're satisfied with that and you want to download that, you just click on download. It costs 1 credit, which you've already used to view if you've already used all your previews. So I just downloaded that. And that's how easy it is. If you don't like that image, come down here and generate another one. Change what you want on it. Change the scroll work. It's just a matter of different combinations. Let's just do, for another example, let's do a Western themed PMAG. So we're going to click on the Western. I'm going to leave that at 30. Let's change this to cowboy, a Western theme. How about a cowboy on a horse? I mean, you can put whatever you want in there, but I'm just coming up with something off the top of my head. And let that generate. The variations are crazy. You got so many options. And there you go. I mean, that looks nice. And if you want to download it, just click download. If it's a preview, you don't have to download it if it's a free preview. But since I've already used the credit, I may as well go ahead and download it. So that's how you can do your PMAGs. Now let's try something else. That was a PNG. Now let's show you how you can also use SVGs. So let's do a coaster template. So here's a square and round slate coaster template, or any square and coaster template for that matter. So I'm going to have it design some coaster designs for us. Like I said, you got all kinds of choices you can choose from here. You just have to experiment. Let's do a samurais, okay? And we're going to put on here samurai. I'm spelling it right. Samurai warrior on our coasters, okay? Coaster. You can even put that in there if you want to. Design. Let it know what you're trying to design. Then we're going to click Generate Art and see what it does. Now this time I'm doing two designs, two formats. You don't have to do one format at a time, which you'll see in another. So here's my coaster designs for my black slate coasters. And if I like it, I will download them. And yeah, I mean, it's that easy. Now, we'll have another video that shows you how to once you've downloaded these designs, how to edit them, increase the resolution, and make them ready to transfer to Lightburn or whatever program you're using for your engraving or cutting. So let's do another example here. Let's do another template. Let's do here's an ammo can template, or not an ammo can, it's a toolbox, Harbor Freight Mini toolbox template that I created. This is the top, sides, and back. So this one here, I'm just going to tell it I want a, let's do a Egyptian themed. And no, let's do a dragon. Let's do a Japanese dragon. Let's come up here and we'll do Asian dragon armaments. And I'm going to leave it at 30. And I'm going to put on here Japanese dragon design for a toolbox. Okay, just so it knows what I want it for. You don't have to put that in there. Now we come up here and see it's going to fill all of these spaces, all of these formats with a design. You don't have to do one at a time. This way you're saving 4 credits right here by doing 4 all of the sides at once. Now that looks nice. You got grenades right here, bullets. Yeah, we'll save that, so I'll download that. Now let's show you the difference between a 30% and let's put this all the way up to a 90%, and just to see what the difference will be. We'll leave everything else the same. Generate. And I'm sure there's people that are a lot more familiar with AI prompts and things like that. I just use the basic, but you can put whatever, however you want to customize your theme in there. All right, so here is the 90%. See, I like the 30% better. So we're going to go back to 30 and try another one and see what it does. Let's do a, I'm just going to put design for a toolbox just to see what it does. And you do have some tips right here for better output. But what I'm showing you is pretty much all you need to know. Wait for that to come through. And then we'll move on to another one. See, here we go. More dragons, more grenades, and that. It just depends on what you customize, what you ever put in there, or you can let it use its own imagination. That's what it came up with. Download that. Okay, now I'm going to show you another feature. We're going to click this to replace, and I'm going to do a round cutting board design. Okay, or just a round design. It don't have to be a cutting board, but in my sample, I'm just going to say we're doing a cutting board design. You want to engrave a cutting board. All right, so let's change this to a Christmas kind of. Let's say a Christmas. It's Christmas. So let's do a ornate scroll work, and we're going to tell it we want to add a Merry Christmas on here on the design on the cutting board. Like I said, you can put any text you want in here, but I want it to put Merry Christmas, and then I'm going to put a Christmas design for a round cutting board. Okay, and I'm going to add this border just to show you what it is, and we'll generate that. We're going to add the decorative border. Come up here. This thing comes up with some amazing designs, and you can use it for more than just what I'm showing you. So here's your border. And there's the border that it came up with. Here's your Christmas design. Now, if that's too much, we can lower this intensity. Let's go without the border this time and try it again. But like I said, you can use it for any template that you have, whether it's for pistol grips, PMAGs, gun slides, coins. As long as you have a template, it's going to create a design for it. So here you go. Even at 10%, this still looks good. So you just have to play with this a little bit. Like I said, I usually keep it at 30. All right, so now let's go through another example real quick. And we are going to do a square cutting board, but instead of doing two singles, I'm going to do one horizontal and one vertical. So we're saving 2 credits here by doing 2 cutting boards at once. So let's show, and I mean, this just doesn't have to be a cutting board. I'm just using that for an example. Whatever your format, whatever your template is. Let's say I want it to be a, let's do a Egyptian. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but let's just do a Celtic. Okay. And on here we got Celtic knots. I'm going to keep it at 30. I don't want any text or artwork. And on here I'm going to put a, let's say a Viking themed cutting board. And see what that does for us. You can type in whatever you want, whatever you're looking for. You're just telling the AI what direction to go on the design. And you can be more specific if you want to, like 2 guys sitting on a dock fishing. So here's our Celtic knot, which I don't like too much. Let's try something else. Let's try an Egyptian. All right, let's try Japanese food dog, whatever that is. Japanese food dog. I won't even put nothing in there this time to custom. See what it does, just out of curiosity. But you can see all the, whatever your template is going to create a design for it and keep it within the constraints of your template. So here you go. Here's horizontal cutting board and a vertical cutting board design. So you get the gist of that. Let's just do, now we can do just one design. Let's just say we want to do a square cutting board design or square, whatever you're doing. And this time here, we're going to make an Egyptian. Let's just make it a engraving scroll work. And on here, I want to add the text. I don't know. Dad's garage. I don't know what to put in there. And on here, put mechanic themed design. Okay, and we'll generate that and see what it comes up with. The possibilities are limitless. If you got a template, it's going to put it on there. There you go. That could be just a sign. It don't have to be a cutting board. There you go. There's a sign for your garage or whatever. I'm just saying a cutting board design as an example, but it could be just a square sign format. Okay, let's do one more. I think you get the gist of it all. And like I said, I will have another video of how once you download these, they won't be real high quality. And I'll show you how to convert them into a nice high quality design that you can use for your projects. So we'll do one more. Like I said, you can use SVG or you can use high definition PNG. Let's do this ammo can Harbor Freight can template again. This one here, I'm going to do a Victorian. I don't think I've done a Victorian yet. I'm going to keep it at 30. I'm not going to have any text on there. And let's just say we want it to be a horse and carriage. I'm just pulling things out of my head here. Generate. And pretty much that's how easy it is to create your own designs. Let's get this one shown real quick and then we'll close this video out. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you can put it in the description or the comments, I mean. See, this one here I don't like because it's not giving me the black backgrounds that I would like to see. Sometimes you have to tell it to do that on a black background. Like, here's some examples. You can say high quality black and white design, no grayscale, no texts or wording if you don't want any text or wording. I mean, you're pretty much being more specific. And let's see if we can get something much better. Let's do a horse and carriage again. Let's just do horses. Generate. But you see where I'm going with your customer's theme. Is what you put in there, what you would normally type into any AI to get the results that you want. And the only difference is all your designs are going to be in black and white. There we go. That's much better. That's much nicer. That would be the top or back of my toolbox. That would be the back or the top. And you want to check and make sure your horses don't have 3 legs. You know, this one here looks like it's got the right legs and everything. You got to look at your designs closely to make sure that, you know, you don't have 3 ears or whatever. It does pretty good, but sometimes you will see a little error. Now, if you want to download that, you just click download and you edit it with your design software. And like I said, I've got another video that can show you how to do that with a free editing software. And hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. And check out my YouTube channel for other videos. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.